Hello world, welcome to the 240th Climate Change Emergency Protest Part 2. I had one yesterday. I'm asking you to share this as much as possible. Facebook has chosen to shut me down for the most part because I stuck myself out, I think, and they're not appreciating the fact that I was calling out countries as to how bad they are. So please share this if you find it worthwhile. This is Part 2, number 240, Climate Change Emergency Protest. This is June 29th, 2023. So the entire country right now is either under a heat alert, heat advisories, heat death, whatever. It's extremely lethal right now. Flooding in some parts due to excessive water coming down, and wildfires are causing bad air in this entire country. Right now in Pennsylvania, right here in Getysburg, Pennsylvania, the air quality index is 197 out of 300. 300 is basically lethal. Tanya's niece over in Pittsburgh is at 248. Air quality index. See, the air is so bad it's getting in my throat. So right now it's time for the media to start talking about and have in-depth coverage of climate change. This is ridiculous. The whole country is under some sort of wild climate change situation going on one way or the other. Down in Florida, for example, the heat index is 103, somewhere in there. This is getting in the lethal range for people. People can't survive. People are dying in Texas right now. People have died in Mexico, 112 so far since March, concerning the heat. So it's time for the media to have an in-depth coverage concerning climate change. It's time for the media to have real honest speakers about what is happening and tell the truth about what is happening, not some dude from Penn State who just plays in the system and acts like, oh, all you gotta do is cut CO, carbon dioxide and everything will miraculously go back down to zero. It's not. The carbon dioxide stays in the atmosphere for dozens, if not hundreds or thousands of years. That's just a fact. It's science. It's way past time for local, state, and federal politicians to start doing their part and actually having discussions and speaking out about climate change. Quit being so timid. Quit playing politics. Quit worrying about getting reelected. We're in a survival situation. That's why the whole country is in some sort of dire straits right this second. That means, so politicians, I mean like mayors in this town, county commissioners, governors, presidents, all the way from local and up to executive branch and the Congress as well. Entire cabinets, Biden has an entire cabinet made up of different people, and it involves all of them. Climate change is it involves everyone. So it's time to stop with the politics of big business and fossil fuels. Fossil fuel industries, as I said yesterday, if you listen to my video, gets $11 million a minute in subsidies. That's $6 trillion a year in subsidies. That's ridiculous. That's the very fuel that's going to kill us. Fossil fuels is the guck that's going to wipe us out and is now killing people in this country. It's no longer a theoretical thing. It's actually happening right now. We're experiencing it. This is a result of climate change, which is a result of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and temperatures catching up. Right now we're living 20 years behind. It takes 20 years for temperature to catch up to the carbon dioxide level. So right now, for example, the carbon dioxide level back in 2003 was 375 parts per million. Now it's 424. So we're going to have this whole upheaval of heat coming our way, let alone with El Nino and the the sun right now is achieving its maximum right now potential. And that means solar flares, sunspots, heating up the environment even more so. So we got a lot of issues going on right now that are stacked against us. And next year is going to be the hottest year humans have ever experienced in their lives. All humans, back 200,000 years. So it's time to stop with the politics of big business and the fossil fuel industry. It's time to stop being stupid and scared and look around and extrapolate what's happening. You have to look at the environment as to what's happening around the whole country. You've got access to media, news programs, everything. You need to figure out where we're going from here. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse. There's no indication that we're on the right path. We're on entirely the wrong path as to where we're going. So it's time to stop being stupid, look around, extrapolate, connect the dots as to where we're going. So also, we need to have conversations amongst friends and family. I can't get a conversation going with any friends, no family. In fact, it's gone the opposite direction, if you can so believe that. So how we're not talking about climate change and what's happening, this needs to get beyond a dogmatic situation where you believe your party or this party is correct in doing what they're doing. You need to go back on the media, see what's going on in the world, go to YouTube, type in climate change, and understand how bad things are. And if you don't, you need to start paying attention as to how bad things are. I know everyone thinks this is Debbie Downer or whatever. This is reality. This is where we are. People are dying as of today. They've been dying all along. Hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, you name it. But today people are dying and we're still not having the conversation. What's it going to take? So I'll catch you next week. That'll be number 241. This was number 240, part 2. Please share. It's not going to get out on Facebook otherwise. See you later.